Morning. So it's the 10th of May 2017. It's been quite a while since the last video. It's been a bit of a tough month, I suppose. That's the native hen that we had earlier on in the video series. She is currently sitting 3 chicks. There was originally 5 hatched out. There was 5 full eggs went in. They weren't actually her eggs, funnily enough. That's the cock in there, as you see I've separated them off. What happened was, the hen in here, the split for white bullfinch hen, that's her there, her cock was killed by something that came in that hole down the back, if you can see it down there. From information I've gathered and had a look around so far, it would probably appear to be a stoat or a weasel. Although somebody did suggest a hedgehog, so whatever. The cock that's with her now is in fact her son. That's the cock that I bred that I said was an outstanding bird. I'm kind of happy that I have to have him spare. Now, in under this hen here at the moment, she's just set back down after feeding them. There is 1 white chick and there is 2 what look to be pastel coloured birds. The reason that cock was separated off is because he actually pulled out 2 chicks. Now, I didn't realise it was him first, so I left him for a little while. And it was him in the end who actually pulled the chick out and pulled the second chick out yesterday. So it went from 5 down to 4, and then down there was 3 in there yesterday. So that was that. Now we'll move along. So I'm waiting for these. She's built a nest again with her son, so I'm kind of hoping she'll have an egg shortly. This is the white bullfinch pair, if you remember. That's the hen sitting tight there now. She's sitting 3 full eggs. One of them does have a chip in it. 2 of them are blank. So we shall see what happens there. I've separated her cock simply because they're inexperienced. So it was a case of he was in on top of the hen quite a lot. As you can see, he's pulled away all the cover that was there, and what he did do was he was just kind of in the nest and off, like trying to feed her but pestering her a little bit as well. Now, in fairness to her, she's set tight, there's not a problem with her, but it's just to be on the safe side of I've removed them off anyway. In here, the natives have done nothing. That hen doesn't seem to have done at all. Well, in fairness, they did. They built a nest in there. There is a nest actually built in there, but they stopped using it and there was no eggs laid, so I kind of left it as it was. I put this other nest side in with a bit more cover on it. She's been out there for a little while, and I've removed the cock. He's up here now, so he's been out of there since yesterday, and we'll see. This pair down here, native bullfinches again, have me baffled. I've seen that cock tread the hen at least, bare minimum, at least 6-7 times, but still no eggs. The siskins, you may remember I had up near their cage. I've moved to this double breeder. This is the bull or goldfinch cock with the pea throat. I've moved him away from the hen just to give a bit of space. Let her kind of have a bit of a time alone and see if she improves. These are the first round canary chicks. The one with the dark mark on the back of his head and the very small one at the back. They are 2 separate chicks from a hen down below. The other 3 are from that nest in there. Sorry, the other 4. This hen here is actually sitting the native bullfinch eggs, and she's sitting them very tight. Now, the reason I've used that hen is she was able to fill 4 chicks to the brim without losing a single one. She's a great feeder. In here, that canary hen is sitting, I think, 8 eggs in total. That's 8 eggs from her. Well, there's 4 eggs from her, and I think 4 eggs from that hen up there. So yeah, then we have canary cock in there. He's just kind of chilling out. And another goldfinch cock. Yeah, there's nothing going on. I mean, the 2 cocks, there's nothing obviously there. That hen, she was building a nest with that cock, so I decided to throw that goldfinch in there just to see what happened. That's actually that goldfinch's hen in here. If you look closely, you can see she's started to build a nest, so I removed them off for a day or 2. Red poles have pulled at material and just basically made a big fucking mess. And that goldfinch hen hopping around in there, she was building a nest, happy out. That's her cock in there, so we'll see. This cock here then, again, just been separated for the time being, just to give the hens a bit of space and see if that maybe helps the breeding situation. So there we go, that's it. One thing I will say is I'm going to call bullshit on this whole bullfinch bonding shite. That cock went into that hen out of nowhere and tread her within about 40 seconds, and he was not with that hen. The other cock outside was with that hen all winter long, and that cock came along and did the business within a couple of seconds. That hen was with her cock for 2 years, never taken away from, never separated from him. And when he died, the next day I put that cock in a little cage that was sitting here, and she was over waiting to be tread by that cock, by her son. So again, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that they're all very, very ready, or maybe it's just bullshit, the whole bonding process, I don't know. So that's everything. Yeah, keep the questions coming. Thanks very much for the comments. I know the shed is terrible. I started a new job, hence the suit. I've started a new job, so I haven't had time to be out in the shed like I would normally. But I'll get to it this afternoon and get it cleared up and get it done and dusted. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks very much. Any questions, give me a shout. Cheers.